May 9th, 2017, a conversation with OP-TEC Webmaster Ian Anderson. In this short interview, OP-TEC.org Webmaster Ian Anderson discusses how websites can be designed to be more useful, navigable, and interesting. Hi, Ian.
Hey, Gordon.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good. Now, you've done quite a bit of work, I know for OP-TEC over the years. When you first started, there was what we call the old OP-TEC website. Now, that was using Flash, correct?
Yes, the website utilized a lot of Flash for its animations and video and slideshow, things like that.
Okay, now why is Flash not a good idea these days?
Flash was used earlier in the days of web to bring interactive content or animated content to the web browser. It requires software to be installed into the browser in order for the Flash content to appear or work. People used to have to use like Flash software to even work with it. But now that's totally not the way to go anymore. We have JavaScript, which is kind of the international standard for user interface functionality and animations and things like that. Flash also has a lot of security risks since it can be open like backdoors to your computer, and it used to be used for online forums in rare situations in the past, which is also a really bad risk as well. Even YouTube now runs on HTML5 video and has done away with running on Flash.
Mm-hmm. And that's interesting. A lot of the browsers don't support it anymore either. So what did you do about the Flash issue with the OP-TEC website?
Well, instead of using Flash language, I used JavaScript to change the style elements and to animate the website. So now the slideshows and the animated header and things like that utilize JavaScript instead of the old Flash script.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I've heard you use the term responsive web design, or RWD. What is that?
Responsive web design is utilizing CSS or the styling language for the web browser to manipulate an element's size and position in the browser based on the current size of the screen resolution on the device that you're using. So if you're using a tablet or if you're using a phone, it should change dynamically based on the style rules and still look good in any device.
That's great. Yeah, and it does. And the new site does look very nice on big screens and tiny little cell phone screens. Now, let's say you have 1 minute. Can you describe the new site in 1 minute?
Sure. The new site is built utilizing the WordPress CMS, the content management system, making it much more powerful than the previous site. It allows for OP-TEC to make updates and manage the site much easier. It has slideshows, news posts, events, curriculum information, videos, resources for potential students and veterans, and social media integrations. Overall, the site has a better layout that makes it easier to find things and navigate through the pages. There's also Google Analytic integrations that allow us to track website statistics and traffic.
That's great, and we'll be going into some more detail on some future recordings on the website, some of these different sections. Now, how do people get to the site again? Could you give the site address again?
Yeah, the OP-TEC's website is op-tec.org. That's, again, op-tec.org.
That's great. That's great. You've done a really nice job, Ian. I appreciate all your work.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, and we'll talk again. We'll go into some more detail on some of the different sections of the site. There's a lot of really rich content organized very nicely. Thanks, Ian.
No problem. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.